Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And here's Nunez. Gerrard. This looks promising. Wilshere. White.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Rodri. And Adams. Saliba is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. White. Rodri. White. And it's Rodri. And Adams. And it's played forward. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland is on his... Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good spread. White receives it in a good position here. Gabriel attempts a clearance. And it's Rodri. Wilshere knocks it out wide. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he lines up a cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
There will be 1 minute at
Haaland.
a time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vardiol make... There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution.
And the action is back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Rodri. Liverpool do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a lovely, neat pass. Liverpool still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the... He's had a shot!
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field is number 9, Cantona.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's made its way to him. And he's there to belt it away. Gerrard. Cole, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter.
Drogba! There's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
McAllister. Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire. And it's Scholes. And he's there to retrieve it. Drogba. Vardiol. That's a nicely shaped ball. Danger averted for now.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Scholes. Cantona. And here's Nunez. White kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Gerrard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been cut out, well played. It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21, Darwin Núñez. Number 15, Scholes.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Number 20, Manuel Petit.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Number 10,
Last-ditch
Dennis
defending, but that'll do.
Number 19, Palmer. Number 42, Toure.
Law. Oh, super. Real chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves...
He rises! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is... And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Chance, surely! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Manchester United take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
There will be a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22,
Pressure coming in from all directions.
Stones.
Cantona. And it's Beckham. And Dixon. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Ferdinand.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that will be it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's been played through. Now it's Haaland. Tries to play it through. Torres! It's loose, and that's another chance.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a mighty effort! It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 10, Didier Drogba.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Terrific header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he's been shifted off it. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now then, the ball's come loose. Back when it goes. Real chance! Haaland. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. Dida with the clearance. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lahm. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Some really good ball movement. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Lahm. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Lahm, he rises!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Not the most accurate pass. Maldini. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Messi. Knocks it out wide. Can he get it through? Cruyff gets into a good position. Played in deep. Up he goes! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That's been cut out, well played. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Beckham. Milan looking to pass their way through. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Bellingham, and it's made its way to him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Costa Curta. And here's Cruyff. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cruyff, looking for options for movement.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in! And this is getting better and better. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Costa Curta. The message is clear, none shall pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. Falam. Stood up well to him there. Beckham. Hernes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Played out wide. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Moved on forwards. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Erling Haaland. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Owen. Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Vieira. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Rijkaard. And it's Valverde. Valverde! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has put paid to that. Del Piero. Hernes. Batistuta. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Del Piero! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, smashing header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Thuram.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Can he finish? finish! No mistake! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Milan are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cruyff! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is through here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the...
There's the shot! That is some save from Khan. Lahm plays it in. Big header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Tries to pass it through. It's Bale! Oh, denied at the last. Del Piero with the short one. And here's Del Piero. He's having a go. No, it's wide.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. And he's had a hit! And he's missed it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernes, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. He can run onto that. Oh, he's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what a chance, surely! And one more try! It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous! Borderline crazy!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Del Piero. Hernes. He's got away. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Always onto this. He's found a way through. And the shot! Just 5 minutes remaining now. Out towards the flank. Hernes! Against the crossbar. Lofted in. Oh, what a clock! Off the post. No joy, but a decent try.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And he's gone for goal! Mbappe is magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That's good running with the ball. And Del Piero! And that may well be that. That is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Spread neatly. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van Bouten with the clearance. Well, that's a little loose. He's had it taken off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kaka. That is good strength. No, he can't get past him. Nesta. Rijkaard. Now Davids. And it's Davids. Passing nice and neat.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And he cuts out the supply. Davids. Driving forward. He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nakata will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's intervened well there. And here's Shevchenko. And they're quick to get it back. Plays a sharp little ball here. Gravenberg. That's Rijkaard. Alcantara. Half an hour played now. Can he get on the end of this? Adams calmly anticipates. Messi. Rijkaard. Gravenberg. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shevchenko! Oh, that is very close.
Shevchenko brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Nakata. Hops for safety. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Looking for the run. And he's managed to get rid. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that's gone route one. Can he get it through? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shevchenko receives it in a good position here.
At a time.
Now it's Drogba. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So the first half brought no goals. Alcantara. Messi might just make this. And it's Messi. Great vision. And he was alert to it. That's a promising run he's making on the right. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Sweet. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kaká. And here's Shevchenko. And the shot! And it's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
West Ham have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Quality ball. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Kaká. Your impression so far, Jim?
Milan are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's really well manoeuvred. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the through ball.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Cruyff.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's gone loose.
There will be one
Milan
added
really
time.
can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up.
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And now, to all members
Your
of the
reflections
crowd,
then, Jim?
I'd like to
I've been
ask
in
you
this
to join
position
me in
myself, and
wishing
this will be...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's being urged to shoot. They want to be quick to recover this. Raul. Marmouche.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? No, that's been intercepted. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, he's Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Batistuta clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets. Still goalless. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Messi. Lahm has it out wide and in space. It's a goal kick. Back towards the middle. Nesta. Davids. Raul. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Luis. It's Luis Suarez! And it's a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rijkaard. And here's Bale, looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. So much time and space here. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And that was his 20th goal for this team. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to...
And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That's an imaginative pass. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Ball's gone out of play.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Jorginho. Marmoush is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Costa Curta. Saliba. And it's Jorginho. Rijkaard. And here's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Bale. Oh, just skips past. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. And they're back in front. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Substitution for Milan, number 21, Batistuta, number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
And he's quick to get it clear again.
Substitutions
He's
taking
gone
place.
forward.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw.
Substitution.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nesta produces the perfect tackle there. And it's Del Piero.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Yamal. And no, that was never going to make it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So what do you take away? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, there was a time when Hungary ruled world football, inspired by the mighty Magyars, a team that went 32 games unbeaten, which was something quite unheard of in those days. And leading their front line was a man known as the Galloping Major.
Ferenc Puskás, a man who boasted a strike rate greater than a goal a game. And this is a career which spanned nigh on 800 games. Incredible, quite incredible.
Absolutely so. Described as beyond world class, a player from the land of dreams. What will Hungary's greatest ever magician have up his sleeve today?
Lots.
Oh, that's fabulous.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vitinha goes looking wide. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, what a ball!
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Rijkaard pinches it off him. Hernes, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Has a look and plays it forward. Hernes. Cannavaro. Here's Vitinha. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Drogba. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Drogba. Puskás. Now it's Drogba. Hernes. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, that has not gone well. Threads one in. Great defending, strong and determined. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Milan, number 10, Didier Drogba. Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Number 23,
That's a cute ball.
number 22,
And he's intervened well there.
number 11, Yamal.
Rijkaard tries to play it through. Hit into the middle. And the keeper beats it away. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared without hesitation. Davids! And that's a good-looking ball. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And this is Bale. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means... Can he finish? It's a goal! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the first... He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Zico is behind this one.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Zico! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And that has found him in acres of space. That is good strength. Nesta. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So, another set play.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Davids. Can he get on the end of it? Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yamal. He's got plenty of space. Chance for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The pass has gone astray. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is good alertness. And he's there to get it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Cole. Out to the right.
There will be 3 minutes
Yamal.
added time.
And the number on the board is 3. He might be in here. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank.
Chance, surely! That's going to go a long way. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Bale taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Oh, what a mistake! Pele has given away a free kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the pass is intercepted. Oh, super find. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Griezmann. Fiore. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan still without a single shot on target. Zico. Zico going face to face with his great rival. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now, Stefano Fiore, Jim, he was a key player for the Azzurri, was he not?
Yeah, he's always been a very accomplished playmaker, Peter, and a good mixture of creativity and pragmatism when it's needed.
Explain more.
Well, it's not always that a player so technically gifted boasts such an excellent work rate.
Chance for a shot! Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Cruyff. 30 minutes gone. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Drogba. Oh, that's neat. Has a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Hooness actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Griezmann. Here's Griezmann! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Zico. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... He's going for goal! They want to be quick to recover this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway. So the first half brought no goals. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Out towards the flank. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
It's Zico! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Drogba looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And they can counter here. Now it's Drogba. Bale. He might be in here. Bale! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. To open the scoring. Never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Yamal, he's through here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Davids. Now that's well seen too.
Bangladesh really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And the two sides. It's separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Now it's Pelé. It's Pelé! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
That's been cut out, well played. And this is Drogba. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Keep the ball and you win the game, it really is that simple.
Zico.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Has been indicated.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the...
iPhone charge.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or...
Bellingham! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Looking for the run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Some really good ball movement. Bellingham. Ah, that's a fine interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. What a throw in. Quarter of an hour played. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Zico. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. Just great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Out to the right. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Cruyff. And claimed it back swiftly. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Kane. Cruyff. And it's Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. Cannavaro. Zico looking to get on the end of this. Good chance here! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Rijkaard. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Plays it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Look at the... Takes a shot! He's scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which...
Real chance! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play. Milan
Sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. Guardiola cuts it out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's in space and looking for options. There's the delivery. Loose ball now. And he's following up! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And they're back on the ball again. And this is Cruyff. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Guti. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard. Yamal, 2 assists to his credit already. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed to get free. Oh, smashing head off the post. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Maldini. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Lahm. Cannavaro. And he's quick to snatch it back. For Lahm. Yamal. Knocks it into space. Guardiola. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through. Distributed tidily. Lahm gets into some space. It's a mighty effort! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Zico is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Driven forward. Can he get it through? Now it's Yamal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Lahm delivers. And out it comes again. Now it's Mbappe. Lahm. That's good running with the ball. He's got away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's in a great position here. So that's it. It is all over. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Batistuta, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here.
And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Davids. Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. It's crossed into the middle. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Davids. Now it's Son Heung-min. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Looking for the run. Decent chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Marquinhos with the foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat. Zico really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's a key interception. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Owen. Can he finish? They've scored! They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries a shot! Big moment! Massive goal! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Cole receives it in a good position here. Belletti. And this is Owen. He is through here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. It's a pretty loose pass. Roll goes hurtling down that left-hand side. And it's claimed by the keeper. Lahm. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's definitely not his best. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Zico. Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Back to within one. Interesting.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention. And a chance! Milan still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Messi. Lahm, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cole.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He has found the way through. Shot a goal! He should have put that one away.
Cole has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Milan have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Turns back here, probably the best option. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bale. It's Bale! And they've got rid.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well read, nice interception. Mohamed Salah, very much a man of this moment.
Added time.
Cannavaro clears. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's going to have his name taken. Rijkaard. And we're done. Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Cole picking up the Man of the Match award.